1st April marks the beginning of new financial year. There are many changes in the Income Tax Act that will come into effect in the new financial year which can impact your money and taxes. In this video, we would look at all the income tax changes applicable for filing income tax returns in 2024. Number 1. New income tax slabs under new income tax regime. Do note that new income tax slabs under the new tax regime will be applicable to all incomes earned in financial year 23-24. If an individual is having taxable income up to Rs 7 lakh opts for the new tax regime in financial year 23-24, then he or she is not liable to pay tax. This is because tax rebate under the Income Tax Act has been doubled under the new tax regime. Number 2. Basic exemption limit hiked under new tax regime. The basic exemption limit has been hiked to Rs 3 lakhs under the new tax regime, an increase of Rs 50,000. Number 3. New tax regime becomes default option. Budget 2023 has made the new tax regime as the default option. This would mean that if you do not specifically opt for the old tax regime, then income tax on your income will be calculated based on the new tax regime. This would also mean that if an individual does not file income tax return on or before the expiry of the due date, then they will not be able to opt for the old tax regime to file their income tax return. Number 4. Lower surcharge rate under new tax regime. The government has lowered the surcharge rate under the new tax regime in Budget 2023. As per the new tax law, for an individual having taxable income exceeding Rs 5 crore and opting for new tax regime, surcharge levied will be at 25% instead of 37%. Number 5. No LTCG benefit in debt mutual funds. Budget 2023 has removed the indexation benefit available on debt mutual funds. Any investment made in debt mutual funds where equity investment does not exceed 35% will be taxed in the same manner as interest earned from bank fixed deposit. Indexation benefit has also been taken away from gold and international mutual fund schemes as well. Number 6. TDS on online gaming winning. The government has removed the threshold earlier available for deduction of tax from online gaming in winnings, making every rupee earned from playing online games subject to TDS. The tax will be deducted at 30% on net winning amount, that is online winnings amount less the entry fees paid. Number 7. Limit on tax-free proceeds from life insurance policies. If the total amount of premium paid on life insurance policies exceeds Rs 5 lakh in a financial year, then maturity proceeds will be taxable. However, taxation will be applicable for insurance policies bought on or after 1st April 2023. Number 8. Limiting capital gains deduction from property sale to Rs 10 crore. The government has put the limit on the maximum deduction that can be claimed from capital gains arising from sale of residential property under Section 54 and Section 54F. Under these two sections, an individual can claim tax exemption on capital gains arising from sale of residential house provided the capital gains are invested in another house property. Till financial year 22-23, there was no limit on the amount of capital gains deduction that can be claimed as exemption by buying another residential property. However, from 1st April 2023, the maximum amount of capital gains exemption that can be claimed is rupees 10 crore. Number 9. Tax exemption limit on leave encashment hiked for non-government employees. The government has hiked the tax exemption limit on leave encashment for non-government employees. Earlier, the maximum amount for tax exemption was rupees 3 lakhs, which was fixed in 2002. Now the maximum limit has been hiked to rupees 25 lakhs. My friends, hope the video will be helpful for you filing your income tax returns in the coming financial year. Take good care of yourself and always love your family and your friends. God bless you all.